Guys, welcome to my channel. Excuse the tape. We're gonna do a look today using some Juvias Place eyeshadows. Something. We're gonna do something. So, I have no idea what look I'm gonna do, not a clue. But we're gonna use some Juvias Place shadows. So, now if you see me in the same clothes, I am recording a bunch of videos all at once, so just ignore that. Just ignore that. But I got in some new Juvias Place shadows, and I want to play in some makeup. I don't know what look I'm gonna do. I don't have a clue. I really don't. So we're just gonna get into this and hope and pray, y'all. All right, so first thing I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna use this Kokie Prep Up eyeshadow primer. This is by the brand Kokie, which if you are not familiar with, is a affordable brand. It's a more affordable. I think this eyeshadow primer was like a couple bucks. I mean, it's like on the same level as like the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I think I put a little too much on. That's okay though. Alrighty. Which I like this because it also doesn't have a scent, so it's really nice. I need to move this forward. I can't see what I'm doing. Alrighty. Okay. I just flung that brush all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to go into something. I think I'm going to take the Warrior palette first because I know this one has a shade I can set my eyeshadow primer with in the shade I don't know. I can't pronounce any of these names. I never have been able to. But it's just a beautiful light cream color. And this breakout is driving me nuts, you guys. I think Mother Nature is getting ready to pay me a visit in a couple of days, which means I basically need to pre-film a bunch because I'm not going to feel well to do makeup. I'm not going to feel well to film. Last time I pushed through it, it was really hard, but I think this time I'm just going to go ahead and pre-film a lot of videos because when you have endometriosis, you hurt so bad and you just don't want to do anything. So I don't typically pre-film. It's not something I like to do. I like you guys to have like, not live action, but I like you guys to have videos that are up to date, you know, I guess. That probably made no sense. What do I want to use? I don't know. I've done a lot of green looks on my channel, but I love green and I need to step away from doing green. What if we did pink? No, I do a lot of pink too. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. It's so hard. You want to do a blue, green? I don't know. Let's do some gold. We'll do some gold looks. I'm gonna go into the Afrique palette and go into Kissy, with my Morphe brush. I know you guys always see me doing like green looks or pink looks. I always have like pink looks on. Those are just colors that I just gravitate towards. I love green eyeshadow. I love pink eyeshadow. I love purple eyeshadow. I don't wear a lot of neutrals now, and I should wear more neutrals. But I also have brown eyes, so when you wear brown and brown, it's like... This is really pigmented. Like, really. I love using this, like, tape trick. Just, it's awesome. And it saves me the trouble from having to get things off the side of my face and try to make the line, and yeah. Alrighty. Now to pick a shimmer. We're doing something real simple. Sometimes it's like so hard for me, you guys, to pick something. I literally am so indecisive with everything. I think we're gonna go into this one in the Warrior. No, let's go into the Nubian too. Let's go into, where to go? This shade, which may be really, really dark. I may regret this, but we're gonna try it anyway. Now, Juvia's Place, y'all, that was one dip, has some of the most soft, buttery, pigmented, blendable, every word in the dictionary, shimmer shades. I mean, like, that's with no Fix Plus. I'm gonna use some Fix Plus, but that's just crazy to me. I don't know when this video will go up, but it will probably be when I am trying to bleed to death. Which, I didn't used to be like this. I didn't used to be into so much pain all the time. Like, when I was in high school, I never had this issue. And then what's so interesting is they put me on birth control, and I got it. They figured it out when I was on birth control. They're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. Turns out I have double hormones, so I have twice the amount of regular hormones as most women. And so putting me on birth control and adding even more hormones did not work. So when I first, this may be TMI, if you want to click out the video, go ahead, girl. But when I started my cycle in middle school. I was very young, started in middle school. I think it was 11 or 12. And it was awful. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with me because I had actually bled from August until April and did not stop. There was not a point where my body was like, okay, you can stop now, you're down with your period. No, I bled from August until April, and that's when they put me on the birth control pill when I was 11. So, I'm gonna go into the Nubian, and I'm gonna go into this dark chocolatey shade and put that on the outside. So, that was just a mistake on the doctor's end, I think. Why would you put an 11-year-old on birth control? But I will say it did help during that time. It did stop the bleeding, and it did regulate it a little bit, but the birth control didn't start to have a problem. I was on birth control for maybe 2 years, and the signs of just the wear and tear on my body that stuff did to me didn't show until I was 20. And I went to the doctor, they're like, oh, you have endometriosis. Well, how did that happen? Because I was hurting just so bad, I just couldn't bear it anymore. I'm like, I've got to do something about this. So that's when they determined, yeah, you've got pockets of endometriosis all over you. I have it on my ovaries, I have it on my uterus, I have it on my eggs, I have it on everything. It's horrible. So, that went a little too dark there, Jamie. A little too dark. Oh well, it's okay. Oh. So now we're gonna clean up all this. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, endometriosis. So that is my story on that. I can't have kids, so I have cats instead, which I'm totally okay with. I'm happy with my kitties. They are my babies. But I can't have children, and when I do have my cycle, I cannot move. It is so painful. I have to sit in a bathtub with bath bombs and bath salts and everything to soak in the magnesium, because magnesium actually helps with pain relief. I have to soak in the bathtub. It's a miserable time for everyone around me. So that is that story, in case you wanted to know. That's why I pre-filmed. Sorry that took so long to explain, but that's why when I know I'm getting ready to start, I will pre-film some videos now, because it hurts me. It hurts, guys. Those of you that have endometriosis or know someone that does have endometriosis, it is incredibly painful. Incredibly painful. So I'm gonna put some mascara on. Maybe, if I can find it. There it is. Oh, this is, by the way, this is the Great Lash by Maybelline. Or the Big Great Lash or something, yeah. I have a little bit of fallout right here I need to fix. If you guys have any recommendation though for like pain relief, let me know. Because I could take, oh gosh, 10 Advils, or what's that other one called? There's another one for like period relief. It won't even touch it. It won't even, I don't take that many, but it wouldn't do anything. The only thing that gives me a little bit of relief is sitting in a bathtub with some bath bombs. I also have these little, they're called like, they're not called menstrual pads. They're called like menstrual relief heat wraps. And basically it's like a little sticky pad that you can take and stick it onto your underwear, and then the heat side is, or like the bubbly side is where the heat comes out. And so it will heat up and will give me a little bit of relief. They are wonderful things. You can order them off Amazon. I order mine off eBay because I can get a a discount. If you buy like over a certain amount, you get a discount. And I buy a bunch of them because I use them. So anyway, that is, not going on. That is my story. If y'all stuck around for that, sorry if it was too much information for you. So that is what I came up with. Let's do some highlighter. Why not? I'm gonna do Wet Dream by Jeffree Star because it's a light color. Once I find my highlighting brush, where's my highlighting brush? There it is. I'm not gonna put any foundation on. This may look really weird. I like to put on way too much highlight, I know, but I love being shiny. That is just so amazing. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Alrighty, anyway, that is it for today's video. So I used the Nubian, the Warrior, and what else did I do? No, I didn't. Yeah. Didn't I? Oh, I used the Afrique, the Nubian, the Warrior, and the Nubian. The only one I didn't use is this one, the Zulu. I did good. Anyway, that is it for today's video, you guys. If you stuck around to the end, make sure you leave a comment down below that you stuck around to the end. I like to know. So sorry if my little story was too much for you guys. I just thought y'all deserve an explanation of why I just can't actively film when I am in pain every month. So I'm sorry this video was pre-recorded. I feel like I let you guys down in a way when I pre-record, and I'm sorry for that, but when I hurt, and I can't film. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I love you, and I will see you in my next one.